the team in the NFC that Niner fans are really looking at is the Eagles. They're undefeated, but they kind of like the Niners haven't faced that many good teams. Last night on Thursday Night Football, they had a pretty close game against the Texans until they ended up beating them by 12. So now I think the Niners looking at this team and thinking, are the Eagles really that much better than the Niners, or are they even better than the Niners at all? What do we know about the Eagles? They got a young quarterback who's playing really well, but hasn't been tested in the playoffs, in Jalen Hurts. They got a great running back, too.
They got a great offensive line.
They got a great offensive line, unlike the Niners. They have a great trio of receivers in A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert. They have two really freaking good cornerbacks in James Bradbury and Darius Slay. They got a really good, was he a nickel or safety in Chauncey Gardner-Johnson?
I think he's a nickel.
They're pretty much stacked at every level of every position on the team.
There were some rumors that they were after Alvin Kamara, but they didn't get the running back, so they don't have that.
They still have Miles Sanders, though, who's really, really, really good, and Jalen Hurts runs.
Not the Christian one thing that
they don't have Christian McCaffrey. CMC. We're calling him CMC on this channel right here, okay? The one thing they don't seem to have statistically is a good run defense. They're giving up like 5+ yards per carry. But at the same time, they've given up the 5th fewest rushing attempts, which tells me that they're basically winning all the time. And when teams run the ball, they're running from behind, and they're probably running against light boxes and getting 5 yards and punting. So I don't really know what their run defense is really like. I don't know if it's been tested yet.
Or it could be that their offense is scoring too much, so the teams can't run. They can't utilize the run game.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So this seems like a really, really, really good team until someone gets injured. A.J. Brown was drafted after Debo. Niners could have had A.J. Brown, and Debo has given the Niners some great things, some great, great performances. But A.J. Brown is super consistent, and he's having another excellent year, and Debo isn't. Maybe Debo will finish really strong. I don't know. But that's one difference in the teams right now is that A.J. Brown is chugging along while Debo's still kind of stuck in neutral this year. Oh, and that they have Jalen Hurts, who's really good, and the Niners have Jimmy Garoppolo, who's Jimmy Garoppolo. No disrespect. I like Jimmy. But come on. It's Jimmy.
Yeah, if the Niners played the Eagles tomorrow, I would definitely pick the Eagles 10 times out of 10.
Pretty much all you got to say about that. That's what I want to come back to. So, like, everyone's saying the Niners are the scariest team in the NFL. How? I mean, no disrespect, but they got blown out by the Chiefs. Why would we think that would change next week? And if they were to face the Eagles, why would the Niners beat the Eagles when they couldn't beat the Bears?
Right.
I don't know. I think we're going to need to see the Niners beat Arizona before we say that they're definitely going to go back to the... I mean, do they have the team to win the Super Bowl this year? Yes. Does that mean they will? No, absolutely not. Because, one, we've seen that they've been underperforming a lot. And two, I think the difference between teams, like the good teams and the bad teams, becomes less every year. So are the Niners good? Yeah. What does that mean? Does that mean they're way better than a team that's not good? No, absolutely not. They could lose to the Bucks week 14. They could lose to the Cardinals, who probably won't make the playoffs. How many teams are truly great in the NFL right now?
They could get swept. They could get swept by the Cardinals.
Yeah. There's like 2 really good teams, 2 really bad teams, no great teams. Absolutely no great team. And that's just a tangent of mine. I really hate that. We grew up in the 80s and 90s. There were great teams. We don't see great teams anymore. And the NFL doesn't care because they keep making more and more money every year. People keep going to watch mediocre teams play mediocre football, and fantasy football reigns supreme. So fans, if you want to see like greatness again, man, stop going to the games and just watch on TV or whatever. Write to your congressman. Write a letter.
Is ESPN Classic still there? Watch ESPN Classic.
Watch ESPN Classic. I don't know. We got to put some pressure on the league to like bring back quality products. My favorite line. You ever watch that movie White Chicks? That movie is so funny.
I actually never saw it.
Oh my God. It's required. If you're going to be a guest on my show, you have to watch White Chicks because it has really poignant social commentary. Really poignant social commentary. It's about these 2 black FBI agents, and they go whiteface and they pretend to be women. and it's their comment on what it's like to be white women in America. They go to this hotel early on, and they get like rough treatment. So they're like, "I'm writing a letter," and he goes, "I am a white woman in America," and they're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! You don't need to do that." It's so funny, so funny. Really, really a really underrated Wayans Brothers movie. I don't know why it didn't win the Academy Award. It was important to our society. Anyway, Leonardo says, can we go way off topic a bit? What's your opinion on Spirits and Ghosts? Also, best rock songs from you and Coach. Go. What's Spirits and Ghosts? Just in general?
Yeah, like in general, like Spirits and Ghosts, like
I don't know. I've never encountered a spirit or a ghost, but I did watch Coco on the plane back from Minnesota in August. I don't know if you've seen Coco, but that made me cry for 2 hours on the plane. And Dia de los Muertos was the other day, so I hope I got some visits, is what I have to say.
I watched Thor: Love and Thunder on the way back from.
Did that make you cry?
It did not. It made me laugh a couple times, though. But
okay. Favorite rock songs? My favorite rock group right now is a punk rock group from Australia called The Chats. They're pretty cool. I grew up listening to Green Day, and there's not really good like American punk rock anymore. The
Chats or the Chads?
The Chats. I don't know who the Chads are, but they're probably great too.
The Chads are the Eagles.
The Chads.
the Eagles are the Chads.
Any other teams in the NFC that are interesting? I mean, like the Cowboys are good, right? I saw you tweeting about them. They're a well-coached team, really good defense.
Yeah, I was just like, you kind of got to give Mike McCarthy his flowers, right? He won a Super Bowl in Green Bay, which nobody else has been able to do, or nobody I know he had Aaron Rodgers and all that. I mean, he's done pretty good with the Cowboys. Like, so I mean, I'm not trying to say Mike McCarthy is like the greatest coach of all time, but like, I don't think we can say he's like ass, you know.
Well, I mean, the Cowboys lost to the Niners last year at home in the playoffs, but since then it seems like their defense is better. They still have Dak, although Dak was so bad in that playoff game, just terrible. But he's a good quarterback. He's better than Jimmy. I mean, I wouldn't say that the Niners are definitely better than the 6-2 Cowboys. And then there's the Giants, who somehow are 6-2 with no players in their team. That's amazing. I don't know how they did that.
I mean, like, yeah.
It's amazing. It's funny what coaching can do when you actually have a head coach of a team. That's the one thing. Having a head coach, I think, is underrated. A lot of teams have coordinators and stuff. The Niners have coordinators, really good coordinators. If they had a head coach, man, imagine what they could do. They might win a Super Bowl. I don't know. I'm such a jerk. They won. They're on a bye week, and I'm just taking shots left and right. Why? It's unfair. It's uncouth. If one could be uncouth, could one also be couth? That's my question. You never hear people talk about couth.
Yeah, dude,
I want to be couth. My brother says you need to get with Queens of the Stone Age, and what kind of olive oil is that, Coach?
Your brother had to pay $10 to make a comment. It's rough in your family, man.
Yeah, if he gives less than $10, I don't read it. No, he's just supporting his little brother. I appreciate it. Queens of the Stone Age still makes music? That's tight.
Wait, can I give?
They've been around forever.
Can I give Brian a hint? Like, Brian, if you just like Venmo that to Grant, like he'll get all of it instead of YouTube taking a cut.
No, that's okay though. He needed to be part of the show. I didn't know that Queens of the Stone Age still made music. They were cool. I like Queens of the Stone Age. I give them 2 thumbs up.
This. It's
yeah, I need to know.
It's organic. It's organic. Organic. I think it's organic. BJ from BJ's. Yeah. Organic.
From BJ's.
From BJ's. Wellesley.
What is BJ's?
You don't have BJ's?
No.
BJ's. It's a wholesale. It's a wholesale club. Like.
Okay.
So you buy everything in bulk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me and my brother just get our olive oil from Italy straight. We have a
straight from Italy
dealer. Yeah, we got a dealer. It's in the family.
You guys.
Yeah.
I thought I was bougie doing organic, but you guys are like.
I like how you tried to just throw organic out there to make it seem cool. I don't know what it is, but I heard it's organic. Oh, okay.
Well, he asked what it was, so it's organic.
Well, people have a lot of. You have a really, really nice backdrop tonight. I gotta say, we're seeing the microwave.
It's just.
You give off the vibes that you don't spend a lot of time at home. That you're more of like a Brazil guy, like an up in the air kind of guy.
I have been lately.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Brian, thank you for the $10. I owe you. I appreciate you, man. That's my brother, everyone.
He's gonna put that towards some olive oil.
Hey, Brian, what do you think of the Warriors and their 3-6 start? My brother's a big Warrior fan. I've been watching the Warriors more because the Warriors had been this huge dynasty, and I really felt like it's been boring as hell to talk about them. Like, they're great. Like, what can you say the last 8 years? But now they're super interesting. So I watched the whole game last night and just shit posted on Twitter the entire time. It was so much fun, dude. So much fun. I think I'm going to start covering the Warriors. Do you watch them?
No, I pulled up and I watched the Knicks last night when I.
Oh, that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. For sure. Yeah, don't do that.
Like, all right,
don't do that.
Yeah, they're playing Atlanta. Started off, they're up 20.
I don't want to hear it. I don't care about the Knicks. They don't care. I don't care. I couldn't name one player on the Knicks. Not one.
No.
Thanks for the show, everyone.